Hello everybody, welcome to PBM'S Video Entertainment, and welcome back to another episode of Thomas & Friends DVD Reviews. And today we're going to talk about the very first Thomas DVD from the hit model era, and that is Steamies vs. Diesels. So, without further ado, let's jump into the history of Steamies vs. Diesels. So, Steamies vs. Diesels was originally released back in May 18th of 2004 by Hit Entertainment. And this was before Season 8 aired on PBS Kids on September 2004. And Steamies vs. Diesels can be found in a 2 DVD pack with another Thomas & Friends DVD, plus you also get a Wooden Railway Thomas toy. And Steamies vs. Diesels can be found in the double feature pack with Thomas's Sodar Celebration. And also Steamies vs. Diesels can be found in the Adventure on the Track 6 DVD set. And Steamies vs. Diesels can be found in this action pack, which comes with Thomas & Friends track stars, Bob the Builder Heavy Duty Diggers, and Fireman Sam here to help. And now we got the history out of the way, let's jump into my copies of Steamies vs. Diesels. Alright, now jumping into my copies of Steamies vs. Diesels, I have my standard 2004 DVD from Hit Entertainment. So, I got a pretty nice border, or outlining, whatever you want to call it. Pretty nice, got a indigo, violet, or whatever color it is. I'm not sure if it's indigo, violet. Anyways, we got the DVD logo, and there's Thomas and Diesel, Steamies vs. Diesels and Other Thomas Adventures, which makes no sense because they shouldn't add "and Other Thomas Adventures" because there's no episode called Steamies vs. Diesels. That's just the name of the title. They should have just left it as Steamies vs. Diesels, and that's it. We have the Thomas & Friends logo, and spine, Cartoon Thomas. Scrolling down here, the old style Hit Entertainment logo, and the DVD logo at the bottom, once again. Thomas & Friends Making Tracks to Great Destinations. Yeah, this is the first Thomas DVD to have the Making Tracks to Great Destinations. Here's a scene from Percy's New Whistle, and scene from Henry and the Wishing Tree. And yeah, I got this off of... This copy I got off eBay, along with Thomas' Christmas Wonderland, Best of Gordon, and some other Thomas DVDs that I don't have already, or already owned back then, 2018. Anyways, there's the blurb, and bonus features, and your story stops. And our narrator, Michael Brandon. Yeah, this is the first Thomas home media release to feature Michael Brandon. Here's the disc. And let's take a look at the booklet now. I'm glad this came with the booklet. Same exact front poster art. Here's this page. It just talks about what's on the DVD. And here's this page where it has why we're glad we're Steamies. And we have Thomas, Percy, and James. And why we're glad we're Diesels. We have Diesel, Salty, and Airy and Bert. Next page, we have Thomas Wooden Railway Advertisement, and Thomas Books and Activity Books. At the back is the Day Out with Thomas advertisement. Neato. Here's my brand new sealed copy of Steamies vs. Diesels. I'm glad it doesn't have the security device taping. Well, I'm not opening this whatsoever. Yeah, I'm just going to keep it brand new sealed. Yeah, there's no Fox reprint, so that's what I saw on the Thomas Wikipedia. But there is a Lionsgate print, but you can only find the Lionsgate reprint of Steamies vs. Diesels inside like multi-packs and stuff like that, like Thomas Sodar Celebration and Adventure on the Tracks and the action pack. Anyways, here's the double feature pack with Thomas Sodar Celebration. The spine, new style Hit logo, scrolling down here, Lionsgate, and there's Thomas. And here's blurb about Steamies vs. Diesels. Snapshot from Henry and the Wishing Tree. And here's what the DVD of Steamies vs. Diesels has to offer. And the disc. This disc right here, it's the exact same thing as the original, as you can see. Last but not least, I have the Canadian copy inside the Adventure on the Trucks. Well, this one's an import from Canada, but this one's also released in the United States as well, so have no worries. I mean, it doesn't matter if you get it from US or Canada because they're both Region 1, so it doesn't matter. 6 DVD set. We have Harold the Helicopter, Percy and Thomas. Pretty nice background, I gotta say, and it has Steamies vs. Diesels. And here's some other Thomas DVD releases. Spine, Hit Entertainment, distributed by Lance, rated G in Canada. There's the Lionsgate logo. And here's a small blurb about Steamies vs. Diesels. And let's find that DVD, which, here it is. Yeah, the disc right here, it's completely different compared to the one in the United States, as you can see. Completely different artwork. And now we got that out of the way, let's jump into the menu tour for Steamies vs. Diesels. Alright, now jumping into the menu tour for Steamies vs. Diesels, we have Play All Stories, Fun Games, and Pick a Story. Let's go to Pick a Story like we always do. Hold on, sorry, I was sitting down. Now I'm standing up on my couch. There's James, and he's giving us some flatbeds. Full of episodes. Anyways, the episodes are Thomas to the Rescue, Henry and the Wishing Tree, and feels like for, if you could see that thumbnail or whatever, they used the promo shot from the front DVD poster art. Next, we have Squeak, Rattle, and Roll, and Percy's New Whistle. Back to the main menu. Fun Games. There's Thomas checking out of the station. And there's Cranky and James. Why is Cranky at the quarry? It makes no sense. Steamy Stumpers, Soda Sounds, Steamy or Diesel, Friend Facts, Sneak Peeks, Songs and More. What fun! Let's go to Friend Facts. I believe, isn't it like the character gallery? Yes, it is. It's basically the character gallery. We have Thomas, Edward, Henry, Gordon, James, Percy, Toby, Mavis, Birdie, Cranky, Harold, Diesel, Iron Airy, Iron Bird, Terrence, Trevor, Troublesome Truck, Salty, Harvey, and Elizabeth. Back to the main menu. And Sneak Peeks, which we'll look at right now. Dale Thomas Advertisement, Angelina Ballerina, Lights, Camera, Action, The Wiggles, Cold Spaghetti Western, Kipper, Waterplay, and Robert Ubbers, Tubbs, Pirate Treasure. And there's Salty over there. Songs and More, Different Sounds, Getting There, Sound Song, Name That Engine, spoiler alert, it's Emily, and the engine roll call, and main menu, Web Fun, which is basically a link to the Thomas website. And now we got that out of the way, let's jump into my review and thoughts on Steamies vs. Diesels. So overall, do I recommend Steamies vs. Diesels? Well, before I talk about this, let me talk about the hit era / news series. Well, I like to call it the hit era because, well, just because, well, since it's like not new anymore and stuff like that. If you understand what I'm trying to say. But yeah, I expect that some people hate the hit era, some people think it's alright, some people actually think it's good, like, because they probably grew up watching it on PBS Kids and stuff like that. Well, the question is, did I watch the hit model era on PBS Kids? Well, only 2. Because, well, yeah, only 2, which were from season 10, Edward Strikes Out and Topped Off Thomas. But yeah, I mostly watched it on like VHS and DVD, and it's basically it. And of course, watched it on YouTube. But when I was a kid, I mostly watched like the classic series episodes on like VHS, DVD, and on PBS Kids Sprout. And here's the interesting thing: like for the PBS Kids Sprout Thomas airings, like most of them were from like the classic era. Even though we did get a few from the from the model era, as I recall correctly, I believe. Yeah, like Thomas Sets Sail. Yeah, I think that's what the episode was called from season 11, I think. Yeah. Or 10, if I'm wrong. 10 or 11. Then, let's see. Yeah, mostly watched the classic episodes, like I said, on home media and on PBS Sprout. And of course, for the hit model era, I've watched it on home media, and remember watching the 2 episodes that I mentioned that were on PBS Kids, and watched on YouTube. And some of the episodes, like seasons 10 and 11, they were not all on home media. Like, some were released digitally, and some were only just released on PBS, and that was it. I mean, it may sound crazy, but it feels like, on Amazon Prime, we got like seasons 1 through 7, like the entire classic era on Amazon Prime. Feels like Hit Entertainment should have had like 8 through 12. It feels like feels like they should have added 8 through 12 for some of the fans in the fandom that actually like the hit model era. But for me personally, what do I think about the hit era? Well, it's not bad, not the best. It's just great/good. Like, most of the episodes I've watched are pretty good. Yes, I'll admit. And I understand, like, Michael Brandon, people say he's the worst narrator, but for me personally, I think Michael Brandon's fine, even though some of his narration could be a little bit off. But it's actually kind of fun to quote, like, Michael Brandon, like, how am I supposed to make the Children's Day pretty special? Sorry, I was trying to sound like Rheneas in the roller coaster. Even though that's not on this release. So overall, I think the hit era, I mean, if you've seen seasons 1 through 7 but haven't watched the hit era, I mean, that's up to you. If you want to watch the hit era, go ahead. But if you want to skip that, then I guess that's fine. Just watch, for sure skip seasons 13 through 16, and then jump to seasons 17 through 21. Yeah. So I think the hit era is, like I said, it's not bad, not the best. It's just good. Yeah. Most of the episodes I've watched are pretty good. So anyways, do I recommend Steamies vs. Diesels? Well, the episodes that are on there, well, Thomas to the Rescue, of course, it has, like, Diesel was like, Steamies can't help, not like a diesel. And Thomas was like, Steamies are just as useful as diesels. And if you've watched Thomas to the Rescue, you'll know exactly what I mean. And then Henry and the Wishing Tree, like, there was, like, no diesels, like, being a bully towards the Steamies whatsoever. And then Squeak, Rattle, and Roll, like, of course, has Gordon is, like, the main character in that story. I mean, of course, feels like Gordon gets a lot of great episodes, and that's one of the reasons why Gordon's my favorite engine. It's got so many great episodes, no matter what era. Yes, Squeak, Rattle, and Roll, of course, has Diesel, like bullying Gordon, or, like, saying mean things to Gordon, like, you Steamies are old and clapped out, at the beginning, and, of course, around at the end. And then Percy's New Whistle, Harry and Bert bully Percy and surprised him with this, like, horn until Percy strikes back and giving Harry and Bert a taste of their own medicine. And if you've seen Percy's New Whistle, you'll know what I mean. But, do I recommend this? Well, I mean, if you like the hit era, then go ahead and pick this up. If you don't, then I guess you could skip this out. But I think this is a pretty nice release. Like, I think you should give it a chance. Yeah, if you haven't seen this DVD, VHS or DVD of Steamies vs. Diesels, just watch it and see how you feel. If not, you could sell or return this if you don't like it. But if you actually like it, keep it around. Yeah, I think it's a pretty nice release. Not as great as It's Great to Be an Engine, in my opinion, which I'll talk about more on that. But, yeah, that's going to do it for me, everybody. And the next episode will be on Thomas and the Jet Engine and other adventures. So stay tuned. See y'all next time. Bye.